It is a complete change. It will, if you go down the robotics, be it feeding, be it milking, it's probably one of the biggest changes you will do in your farm in generations. Because you know what? That alarm clock's gone off at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and you've gone out and you've milked those cows for generations. And I'm telling you, don't worry about that, just let that machine do it. It's better than you. Let you manage your business. Imagine telling that to your parents or your grandparents. It ain't easy, but you've got to be prepared to want to do it, because we can make a massive change for you and your animals. So by feeding them little and often, even the most timid heifers, the lame cows can come up and get a good diet. We started a vector system up in Middlewich and Cheshire. They were already robotic, so it helps when they're robotic. They'd already got a Juno, so they're already having the silage pushed every 2 hours. Just going up to the vector, it went up 2 litres of milk in the first week. Same diet. Accuracy.
Why a farm on the water? And 70% of the earth is water, so why not use it for farming? And we think probably in the next decades we will go to space. But in the meanwhile, we have to look for space on Earth. And in our opinion, as said, we think there's space on the water. How can we make food for our cows under LED light in the basement of the farm? And we soon realized A, it would never be enough, and B, it would be far too expensive. So then we quit the research and we took a near look to the city. For example, beer. We have a few small beer breweries in the city. They produce very tasty beer, but the residual product from the beer brewery is beer broth. And this is very nutritious and tasteful for cows. Also from the grass, from the soccer field and from the golf courses. But you can imagine it's not that important for the amount of grass, but it goes about the reconnection for the citizens with food production. It's about future food systems, but it's also about reconnecting citizens with food production. So sometimes in the weekend when we are open, a supporter or a fan from Feyenoord, the soccer club, he comes to our farm and then he asks the question, hey, where is my grass and how does it taste? I like to taste a bottle of milk. And I think that fan, he never should go to a farm if there was not a grass from that soccer field. Agriculture sector, it's not that attractive anymore for a lot of students. So we think you should add some sexiness in project like this to make it more attractive, because succession is a big issue in the agriculture sector, but a few times a day we need a farmer and only a few times in our life a banker. So we think we have to create more respect for farmers.
Bob peth wedi cael ei weithio allan, cael ei fesur, a oedd e jyst yn teimlo fel bod y technoleg
Yn teimlo fel bod y gwlad wedi rhoi tipyn o arian mewn i'r diwydiant. A oedd rhoi lot o help. Pob adeilad, bob man o'n i'n mynd i, oedd popeth yn newid.
Oedd y ffaith bod y fencamatic mewn siap o wy yn deud y cyfan o'n i'n meddwl.
A faint oedd y diwydiant yn rhoi nôl, i ddim siŵr beth oedd yn Gymraeg, ond R&D,
Research and Development,
rhoi shwt gymaint mewn iddo fe.
Ie, ffarm wyau a posib i gerdded drwy'r adeilad. Dy ddim yn mynd i gostio lot mwy i'r perchenog yr adeilad neu'r ffarmwr. Ond be mae hynny'n medru dod nôl i'r gymuned a y dealltwriaeth, a dyna beth dwi'n gweld, dwi'n cael mwyaf o'r trip ydy'r push i gael dealltwriaeth rhwng y bobl arferol sydd yn prynu'r cynnyrch, rhwng y cwsmer a'r ffarmwr lot gwell yn fama. Dwi'n gweld sy'n lot gwell, ond maen nhw'n trio lot cletach yn fama na ydyn nhw'n...
Maen nhw fwy agored efo bobl.
A system to remove or to reduce the ammonia emissions.
Yeah, and antibiotics as well, wasn't it? Antibiotic reduction.
It was again, that wasn't something that we see much of in the UK. It was for veal production, for young beef.
It's another reason why we actually won't see that in the UK is because it's not actually legal under the Red Tractor scheme to rear calves on slats at that age.
I think it's good they're trying to address the ammonia issues though, because that is going to be a problem that's going to just rear its head again and again and again. And it's going to come over to the UK, it's going to be a massive problem. So it's good that they're looking at ways to address it now.
Now we're planting the bulbs in the ground. Around March, April, we do the selections. We take out the bed bulbs.
Sort about the virus and what they're doing first.
After that, in end of April, beginning of May, we top the tulips.
Yes.
Ik weet niet of dat allemaal...
End of April.
We top the tulips because the energy that normally goes to the flower, we want that it will make the bulb stronger and bigger. After that,
end of June,
beginning of July, we harvest the bulbs from the fields, and then we go to how zeg je dat?
Going to the shed over here, the bulbs. We harvest all the bulbs, going with the trucks over here in this area, and we can show it in the shed. And then we're peeling the bulbs. It's important for the fungus that the bulbs is clean for export to America or Canada. But this company, all the bulbs stay in this company to grow a flower in the greenhouse and to have the export over here in the Netherlands and not in America or Canada.
Big bulbs, the big bulbs we use for tulip production, and the small bulbs are going to the fields again. So for the next season.
It's managed land, isn't it, really? I mean, they're controlling the amount of water in the next 3 years so that they, reducing the amount of water in the lake so that they can get rid of a few geese because they've got too many geese. I mean, that's not rewilding, is it?
And then fencing off the newly planted trees that they're doing because otherwise they wouldn't grow. Well, that's not natural at all. No, if they wouldn't grow, they wouldn't grow.
Yeah, we've already got these elements on our farms.
Yeah.
We've already got the woodland, we've got those hedgerows, we've got the tool. Well, we've got the infrastructure, we've got the tools. We just need to shout about it a bit more.